Azzypants enter Sona. An Azzypants x Kissy Cutie fanfic. We read an Umris x Kissy Cutie. Now this is Azzypants x Kissy Cutie. The combinatorics dude. The combinatorics though. Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction. And features themes of homophobia and bigotry. Great. We need more of that in the fanfic streams. Any views portrayed by characters in this piece of fiction do not in any way represent the views of the author. Proceed at your own peril. And then in white text they have to highlight, you will die. This fic kills you and also doxes you to the FBI if you read it. I wonder if the creator of Kissy Cutie, says chat, ever imagined there'd be a massive spike in fanfiction about their game in 2024. No. The answer is no. It's funny that it happened, though. The content warning sets the mood. Alright. Still no fucking bingo, by the way. It would have been surprising to get one in a 2,000 word fic, but... oh, well. They never kissed, nothing ever happened. It was an abrupt ending. Outfit was described, I guess. Yeah, nothing much else.
It's not a proper fanfic stream, right, mates? Unless one blurbo calls another blurbo the hard F slur. Am I right? Am I right, mates?
Too true. Okay. First word, I choke on my saliva. Great start. Sona was on the bus on her way to hometown. Sona runs a very successful Mexican. Already. Hang on. Inconsistent tense. Good to get that one out of the way at the start. Shit, where'd it go? Not this one, not this one. Not this one, this one. Sona runs a very successful Mexican food restaurant called Sombrero Axolotl back in Barrier City. So this is a Kissy Cutie AU. Like a roll swap Kissy Cutie? Okay, whatever. And she's heading to hometown to scout for a new location. And I guess there's no barrier around Barrier City in this? Okay. Final stop.
Final stop, hometown,
said the driver from the front of the bus as the bus started decelerating. Sona got up, preparing to disembark at her destination. As she reached the front of the bus, she noticed there wasn't a man in the driver's seat. She found it a bit weird, but disregarded the thought quickly as the bus doors hiss open and she steps out. It's an AI bus? Is that the implication? No, Sona being into Mexican food is just one of her few, like, canonical character traits. She was just obsessed with Tex-Mex food. That's a real thing. It was a woman instead. Crazy twist. It's some sort of, like, postmodern allusion to, like, I don't know, psychosexual themes. There was a woman, but there wasn't supposed to be one. Ooh, what does it mean? Interpret it. Sona was feeling pretty tired from the trip and decides to head to the diner she caught sight of down the street earlier during the bus trip. As she enters, she notices a kid sitting at the table drinking hot chocolate by themselves, their mug filled to the brim, ready to spill over, as it is more efficient, and playing with a knife. That's really good. It's like just hammering you over the head. A sudden wave of melancholy takes over her body as she approaches them. Greetings, have we met before? Sona asks.
No, lady, I don't know you.
Chris answers bluntly. I guess you remind me of someone I knew a long time ago.
What were they like?
Well, let's just say you share a similar style of clothing, attire, and an unsettling fascination with knives.
They sound cool.
Oh, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Sona, by the way.
The text changed color. Crazy. By the way, we got colored text. Nice. This is post-reborn. Does she get rebirthed at the end? I fucking forget. Oh, was Gaster driving the bus? That was the actual implication, I bet. I bet that actually was Gaster. That makes sense. Because that's a reference to, there's a man driving a car in Deltarune, and then you look away and he's not there. Did I make that up? I think that's something in Deltarune. Yeah, it was too subtle for the Deltarune brain rot guy to pick up on. Knives.
Hey, I'm Chris. I like you. Sit down for hot chocolate with me.
Is this Chris like actively possessed by the player? This is hella gregarious Chris here.
You don't mind? Thanks, Chris.
That decisive abrasiveness, Sona knew it all too well.
So, why are you here, Sona?
Before Sona can answer, didn't Caddy have like fucking Big the Cat voice from ancient history?
What will your order be?
That's good enough. Caddy interrupts with a bored tone.
I'll have a champerado. I mean the champerado? Champerado, I guess.
A what?
You know, a champerado, a chocolate atoll.
We don't have that. Why don't I bring you hot chocolate Chris is having?
What, we don't want Big the Cat for Caddy? Chat doesn't like that? I don't actually know what a champerado is. It goes back to Umris, okay? It's a thing. There's that it described her as Big Cat, and it was a spelling mistake, and it was like, so she's Big the Cat. That's the joke. I don't think she speaks anymore after this. It's fine. Caddy asked, still with the same bored tone, but a slight hint of agitation. What is Sona doing, by the way? She's showing up to like a random diner. It's like some random white person family restaurant and ordering a Spanish meal specifically. Like, does she think that's going to work?
Okay, sure.
Caddy leaves, takes her leave, absent-mindedly tapping her phone. Sona turns back to Chris, her annoyance subsiding after that interaction.
Anyway, I'm looking to expand my business. You see, Chris, I run a franchise called Sombrero Axolotl, and I'm scouting for a location right here in hometown. I heard there isn't much competition here, and my assumption seems to be correct.
The Elise voice is like merged with the Flowey voice. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you're right. The only place here is Icy's Pizza. My brother's boyfriend works there.
Oh, alright. Established relationship. Let's go.
Oh, you have a brother?
Yeah, he's staying over this week.
By the way, Chris, do you know of a hotel that I can stay at for the week?
Yeah, stay at my house.
What the fuck, Chris? Chris is crazy in this. Chris is nutty. Sona gentrification arc. Hell yeah. Is this like some Frisk shit where Chris is just flirting with her for no reason?
Chris, you just met me and you're offering me to stay at your house?
Yeah.
Won't your mother have a problem with that?
No, it's fine.
I still don't want to be a bother. Is there any place at all?
No, there's not.
Alright then.
Sona knew there was no point in arguing. Just like them.
We should go. It's getting late.
Sona's gonna open the town's first racist Mexican restaurant, dude. Sombrero Axolotl, hell yeah. It's very, very wide line spacing. Yeah, what is this Chris? Like, maybe this was post Snowgrave or something. This is just Chris telling her to proceed to their house. They get up from their table and interpolate over to QC. Aw, hell yeah. Sona covers the bill for both of them. As they pass through the exit, Sona stumbles on Alfie's as she's entering the diner.
I'm so sorry. Wait, are you from... It's you.
Alfie's mumbles. Sona interrupts her.
No, I think you're mistaken. Sorry.
She pulls Chris and they zoom outside.
Wait, what was that about?
Chris asks.
It was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Sona said in an assuring way. Has Alfie's played Kissy Cutie? Or no, Mew Mew. She looks like Mew Mew. That's it. Chris picking up chicks at the diner? Basically what's happening right now. Avant-garde pickup artist shit. He's like, you just wait for random like tourists to sit down at a restaurant. Weird. Okay, as they enter the living room of Chris's home, an imposing figure reveals itself on the archway leading to the kitchen.
Chris, it is late. Where the hell have... Oh, Chris, you made a new friend. Hee 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 hee. This is becoming increasingly common.
Mom, this is Sona. She'll be staying over this week.
Greetings, Mrs. You can call me Toriel. Welcome, Sona. Chris has been insisting that I stay over at your house. I tried dissuading them, but, alas. Hee 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 hee. Yes, they do tend to get like that. Don't worry, I'll be gone for the week, so you can have fun here. Oh, where are my manners? I've made a butterscotch pie. Would you like some?
What? This is such a weird fucking angle. Like, this is... I think it's all for the shit post. It's all for the bit. This is like a worrying angle. This is like a serial killer couple. It's like, I'm gonna leave the house so my, like, psycho killer kid can, like, chop you up in the basement or something, and then she buries the body. Like, that's what I'm reading here. Crazy.
Of course.
They sit down at the kitchen table and Chris begins devouring their portion.
So, Chris told me they have a brother. Won't he be joining us? Oh no, Azriel is spending his night in Azzypants' place. That's the reason I'll be gone for the week, actually. Oh? Azriel attends university in the city. I'll be gone for the week to clean his apartment. I bet it stinks of weed.
Ved. The stinky ved. Smoking the ved. I'm gonna say this is just for tobacco, though, so far. Do we have anything else? Flashback humans. I mean, Chris is in the fic right now. I guess we fill that in. I don't think there was an outfit description, was there? Or maybe... is it up here? Nope, just an imposing figure. We don't know what she's wearing.
Azzypants! Azriel's boyfriend. He is a cute guy, if a bit jaded. They bring out the best in each other. Oh yeah,
What the fuck is his voice supposed to be?
Oh yeah, Chris mentioned Azriel has a boyfriend. Azzypants, that's a weird name. What's he like? What's his name? What's he like? Does he make pizza in the middle of the night? Oh, Azzypants isn't his real name. It's just a nickname due to, his work at Icy's Pizza. His real name is... I don't remember. Anyway, he is a good kid. They are so cute together. They make each other happy. That's what counts. They remind me of my younger days.
Okay, homophobic Toriel has been subverted, thank God, for once.
Icy's Pizza? Chris mentioned that. Maybe Chris should take me there tomorrow to scout out the competition. Is that okay, Chris? Chris?
While everyone is talking, Chris got busy inhaling the rest of the pie, not just their portion. What a scamp.
Chris, restrain yourself. It is rude to gorge yourself.
Dude, I saw like Rudy Asgore I got the yaoi on the brain. I that was like a weird fucking. It's like the red arrow pointing. You know the meme. You know the meme.
It's rude to gorge yourself in front of your friend. I should have noticed. You are being quieter than usual.
The rot consumes, dude.
It's alright. It is getting late. I should go to bed. I have to wake up early tomorrow to go to the city. You can sleep at Asriel's old bed, Sona, in Chris's room. See you two in the morning. Good night.
Toriel departs up to her bedroom. What a surreal scenario. This is like a dream you'd have. Some like deranged Lynchian nightmare where like a random stranger gets invited into your house and everyone goes along with it.
Chris, I think we should go to bed too. I'm tired from the trip after all that pie, and you don't seem too energetic yourself.
Yes, go.
Before they enter Chris's room, Sona stops Chris in the hallway. Perfect. That's good. There are horror movies around this premise. Yeah, I imagine actually. I can picture that.
Chris, I've been thinking about something that's been bothering me. I know your brother is a homosexual, but I respect his choices, but fucking hell, Sona. Wasn't that the one thing that's like Sona didn't have a problem with in Kissy Cutie, was that she wasn't a homophobe somehow? She was like racist and supported genocide, but like she was also like bisexual. God damn it, Sona. God damn it. This is a role swap fic. Oh. Imagine if on like, you know how they have the Undertale AU role notation, like the aspiring guard or the determined and the fallen and the empty vessel. There was just like the racist and the homophobe as two additional roles, and they could be swapped with each other. Awesome. This is the Undertale that Toby Fox envisioned before he censored himself for the woke mob. That being said, there are a lot of AUs where Sans is homophobic. That's like a trend. There's a few of them like that. I think Fellswap Gold has a specifically like anti-gay Sans. There's at least two of them. Put it that way. I think one of them, he was like had this weird like reproductive psych, what do you call it, like ideology, where he's like, I have no idea why this person decided that this should be Sans' ideology in their fan fiction, but he's like, relationships are only valid if it's for if you can reproduce. I swear I've heard that. I'm pretty sure that's a Sans. How do monsters reproduce? Good question, chat. Good question. He is a skeleton. No, you're speaking too much truth. You're spitting too many facts. Stop it, Revolver Renardo. They're gonna kill you. Revolver Renato, sorry. Oh my god. Okay. I've been procrastinating reading this fucking paragraph. I know your brother is a homosexual, and I respect his choices, but it goes against everything natural, doesn't it? I mean, look at biology. It's all about male and female. There simply isn't anything more pure than the love between a man and a woman. What about the kids? How are they supposed to grow up right? If the kind of influence around them, it's not right, Chris. It's just not right.
Sorry, just for a moment. I'm glad I'm doing a really stupid voice for that, so it can't be taken out of context. Sona. What do you mean, holy shit, Sona? She was just bad in Kissy Cutie too. It's just like a different fucking ideology. I may have gone too far in a few places, says Mordoras. It's fine. We can roll with this. Why is Sona talking to Chris about this? Sona ponders for a moment, seemingly losing her flow. This is the Sona flow. Maybe Sona is the bitch to which Dracula was referring.
But the way your mother described your brother's relationship with Pizza Pants has clouded my mind with doubt. Could I have been wrong all this time? Well, anyway, good night, Chris.
That's great. That's so fucking, like, just to the T. That is kissy cutie. Sona and Chris go to sleep in their respective beds and fall asleep. No Garfield dream. Friska's not in the story. No, it's the next day. As Sona and Chris get up, Toriel is already getting ready to leave. Sona and Chris go outside to bid goodbye to Toriel. Oh, you are up already. I'm sorry. I didn't want to disturb you and wake either of you earlier.
Goodbye, Miss Toriel, and don't work too hard cleaning Azriel's apartment.
Don't worry, Sona. I'm not planning to work myself to the bone. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Toriel laughs to herself. Sona does not seem amused. Oh, and Chris, you better not TP the house while I'm gone this time, or there will be severe consequences. Toriel gave Chris a goodbye hug and waves at Sona, and Chris as her car departs the driveway.
Mom is cringe. Cringe as fuck, Mom.
The joke doesn't even make sense, yet it's a skeleton pun when there's no skeletons on screen. I guess Chris TP's their own house since they got banned from the Holiday Mansion or something. Sans is in the house. It was never mentioned, but this is a Soriel fic, yeah, and Sans was just there the whole time. Oh, you don't understand, chat member Gloomy Orpheus. I wasn't taking submissions. This is just people make these fics regardless of anything I do right now. They just make them on their own. And they build up, and occasionally I can read them. That's it. It's as simple as that. We have a backlog for like 3 streams at this point.
So what will we do today, Chris?
We'll go get Icy's pizza.
Isn't it a bit early for pizza? I want to check it out, but it's still morning.
The pizzas take 8 hours to make.
You won't haggis on a pizza. That's gonna take a few hours, mate. Haggis on a pizza. Why is... Okay, that's a nonsensical reference to something that no one is gonna get, but haggis on a pizza is weirdly hard to say in a Scottish accent. Haggis on a pizza. Like, it's difficult for me.
What? Why? Then can't we order pizza now and do something else until noon?
No, it's Icy's policy.
Alright, well let's get going then.
Sona begrudgingly accepts. They enter Icy's Pizza, and a young cat-like monster dressed as an Icy's Pizza branded uniform is tending to the tables. Outfit description. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Chris's voice sounds like that because it's a reference to the Batter voice, the first voice I ever came up with on a live stream, I think. And it's because of the connection of them being kind of stoic protagonists in RPGs. That's it. They are working well with the Batter voice. I appreciate that, Mordoras. Like, I was getting to the point where I'm having to explain, like, the voices I'm doing for individual characters because they have 2 years of lore baked into them. It's a bit worrying, turning into Joseph Anderson. Yep, Off was the first game that I streamed. It was streamed so long ago that it was called On back then. Okay, this is Pizza Pants. He's slightly chubby and his small pudgy potbelly protrudes slightly from his midsection. Sona notices that he looks a bit worn out. Chris and Sona sit down at one of the tables and Pizza Pants approaches.
Welcome to Icy's Pizza. How can I help you today? I feel like the voice is coming much more naturally now, huh?
Pizza Pants asks in a somewhat unhinged manner. Oh, sorry.
Welcome to Icy's Pizza. How can I help you today?
Right, that's his customer service voice.
We'll have 2 normal pizzas with an extra pepperonis.
Sona notices the tag on Pizza Pants' uniform.
Wait, are you Pizza Pants? Torio told me about you. Are you Chris's brother's boyfriend?
Ah, Azzy, my one shining ray of hope in this infernal existence.
Capitalized vowel. That's German translation. For sure, surely. That's a German reference. Don't question my judgment.
Would you mind telling me a few things about this establishment, Pizza Pants?
Oh my god, this paragraph.
Oh, I never miss a chance to rant about this place. It sucks. The kitchen's a mess. All the cooking utensils are icy branded. Like, why do we need a square icy branded whisk? We're not customers, we're employees. Although, I don't know which is worse. Did you know we have to wait 8 hours for a pizza? Oh, you do? It's a new arbitrary rule from the higher-ups. Apparently, market research shows that customers like to spend more time with us, with this policy. Oh, they spend more time with us. Oh, don't even get me started on the employees. They're complete lunatics. I guess that blue guy over there is kind of nice, but who can blame him? Have you seen their contracts? I'm not even allowed to talk about soul worship clause. The soul ownership clause. Oh, and by the way, 40% of our wages are paid in icy coins that are rapidly depreciating in value thanks to the fact that they're made of ice. Thank God, as he comes to visit her, I'd be crazier, even than the others. He says he comes here to study, but I know he comes for me though. If he wanted to study, he would go to the library. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad about...
The fuck? The fuck? My computer's exploding? Okay, it got better. Icy coin is very good. References to like shitcoin is... It's a comedic gold mine now that the fucking crypto boom has crashed. Schwan coin really got me chuckling in 9 sols.
You'd go to the library. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad about it, but I can't be a little bit entitled to my selfishness.
Pizza Pants stops to catch his breath from the exhilarating rant.
So, anyway, how are you?
I'm Sona. I came to Hometown because I'm looking to expand my franchise, Sombrero Axolotl. Your account has been, illuminating, Pizza Pants.
I didn't realize I was divulging information to the enemy.
Actually, after clearing my throat, I can't do the voice anymore. Fuck. Ugh. Wait, Pidge says, slay the princess will always be stand to pee for me. Is that an acronym that people have a use for? Like, this is an STP household? What, why? is that a thing? I have the icons for every game I've ever played on my desktop. I just don't get rid of them. There are moms against standing to pee, legit. Cause like it splatters the toilet or something, and that's like a... So there's like a do not no STP allowed poster over the toilet. STP containment breach. Sexually transmitted diseases. It's a Christian thing. Okay, so wait, so like I know that Pythagoras back in the day, in the good old days, his cult believed that you had to face in a certain direction to piss. But you're telling me that ever since the advent of Christendom, there's also rules about pissing? This is fascinating lore. Oh, there's a passage in the Bible where Jesus says to sit your ass down in the toilet. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning so much about religion today.
Piss law.
Yo, it's £2 from Cunningham Fan 1. Everyone's favorite Cunningham fan. Oh my goodness, Azzypants is very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Thank you. Can someone read the full Bible to see if that's true? I've never read it. Just read through the whole thing and tell me if there's any piss lore in it. A lot of people piss standing up in Germany. What? What? This is like a known thing that people have thoughts on. Is whether how do you tell whether someone is standing up or sitting down when they piss? They're in a bathroom. Who's checking? What are German people's stances on pissing? Well, yeah, urinals. But what? Like, is the implication that I don't want to go deeper into this. This is fine. This is fine. Germans hate piss.
You're so funny, Pizza Pants. Every enemy's a little harsh, don't you think? If you're interested, though, I treat my employees very well. Sombrero axolotl is one of the best terms of employment. Is one of the best, and in terms of employee satisfaction, I pay my staff with real money too.
It's poaching the competitor's employees. Nice. Well, I think poaching is more like rescuing in this case. Is chat just bullshitting now? My great-grandpa was raised by his 3 aunts, so they made him sit to pee. And that's why all the men on my dad's side now sit to pee. I'm pretty sure you made that up. That does not sound like a real thing, chat member. Oh, but Germans always piss while making direct eye contact with another person. That makes sense. So like in Germany, the urinals are like 2 opposing rows, and you have to go to one next to another guy before you can both start simultaneously. That makes perfect sense. Doesn't Germany also have the mandatory sauna nudity? Like you can't get in the sauna unless you're buck-ass naked? I thought that was a German thing. It's probably a lot of like Northern Europe and European countries thing, to be honest. But your German dad likes to stand while pissing so much that when my parents built the house, they installed the urinal. Does your German dad know that you can piss into a normal toilet while also standing up? This is what I'm not getting here. You only know Turkish toilets. What the fuck is a Turkish toilet? Is that like Turkish coffee? Jesus did say something about pissing, but he was definitely joking though. Okay. No, this is fascinating. Because, like, you can't really sit down in a urinal, but, like, a toilet's just a toilet. You can stand up and piss in that thing. Standing while pissing on normal toilets is unhygienic? Not if you raise the seat. Do people not have toilets? Do people know how toilets work? What the fuck? You raise the seat, then you piss in it, and then you put the seat back down. People shit in the urinal. I don't think that's intended. Never work retail. Okay. You're worrying about the piss droplets getting dripping down to the fucking earth. Guess what? If you piss into a urinal, those piss droplets are still gonna go everywhere. They're gonna aerosolize, dude. The piss is going to aerosolize. There's no avoiding it. That piss is airborne. Super laser piss! Piss droplets are a fact of life. That's so true. Google says you have to wear shoes, but otherwise be naked in a German sauna? Wait, that's fake. That's fake as fuck. No way you're wearing shoes. I want to know the sauna lore. 92 scholars in togas in a giant library discussing the mechanics of piss. That's us. I totally read that as the intro to Ram Ranch, by the way. Germans hate shoes. Shower slip-ons? I have a podcast just about piss, talking about piss. I'm picturing a bunch of, like, buck-naked German dads in flip-flops who are, like, having a hearty debate about whether to stand or sit up to piss in the sauna together. I think we've reached a conclusion now. You use a towel on your feet. Wait, what? What? Are you, does this have WikiHow? I think this is the only person in the world who does this, wrote that WikiHow article. I have to stop reading chat. This is the worst. Right, the fanfic. Sorry.
I can't believe I'm getting poached. Everything's coming up, Pizza Pants. I should get your orders. It's not like they'll come soon, though.
He leaves 8 hours early. Guys, obviously doesn't want to be part of the conversation. You'd think to be interested if you got a chance to leave the job, though. Pizza Pants left, disappearing behind a huge blue monster in the kitchen.
Wow. Wow, Chris, what a swell guy. No wonder your brother's taking a liking to him.
Chris nods stoically in response. While Pizza Pants is gone, a young, lanky, but visibly fit goat monster enters the pizzeria.
Oh, hey Chris, didn't expect to see you here. I see you made a new friend, and she's a middle-aged woman with pink hair. Greetings. I assume you're Azriel, Chris's brother. Toriel told me about you. I'm Sona. Nice to meet you, Sona. I hope my mom didn't paint too unflattering of a picture.
Azriel said with a chuckle. No, Sona's violently restraining the homophobic thoughts right now. She's putting up a valiant effort. Pizza Pants returns from the kitchen and rushes to Azriel and plants a kiss on his cheek. A melancholy feeling of longing washes over Sona. Damn, they're gonna, like, gay pill her or something? Just by proxy? She's gonna be overwhelmed with the sheer charisma of the Azzypants ship. The homophobia leaving Sona's body. Are we getting internalized? We're approaching internalized homophobia from the other direction now. Whereas before we had characters who were obviously gay, but it was unclear if they were homophobic. And now we have someone who's obviously homophobic, but it's unclear whether she is gay. We'll see if we get there. Oh, there's a kiss, by the way. Haha, kissy cutie. Oh, we're actually so close. If anyone dies, surely someone will die. We can finally get the bingo. And also election trucking. If there's an election trucking reference, we get a bingo. Surely this one. Hey, Pant. Hope you didn't get insane while I was gone.
Hey, Azzy. I was already insane. I see you've met Sona. She might be my savior from this accursed pizzeria.
You're so cute together. How did you guys even meet?
What if she does like a crazy pivot into being a full-on like Fujoshi though? And it's still weird.
It's a long story involving bodily fluids and copious amounts of illicit substances.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious? We already have the weed taken care of. Alleged use of illicit substances. Alleged use of illicit substances. Turn it to Bear Grylls or something? Okay. Azriel cuts in.
Yeah, of course. Allegedly.
Pizza Pants says, making air quotes with his hands. Azriel blushes slightly. Bro made like French air quotes. Anyway, Sona, what brings you here?
Well, you see...
Sona proceeds to talk about the intricacies of running a fast food empire for hours, Pizza Pants occasionally interjecting with embarrassing anecdotes from Azriel and Pizza Pants' relationship, much to the dismay of Azriel.
And that's why you can't freeze chicken and have to refrigerate it during transportation from the distribution centers.
After 8 hours of waiting, the nice guy finally brings the pieces to the table. Wait, who's the nice guy? It's damning.
Here comes the grub.
Wait, where are the music? Go Outer Wilds piano. Go. Here we go.
Wait, who said that?
Sona asks, looking a bit distressed.
What do you mean, Sona? I didn't hear anything. No, I'm sure someone said... Oh, whatever, it's probably my imagination. Forget it.
This place does things to you sometimes, Sona. I hear voices. All the time.
Let's eat.
Before digging in, Sona applies hot sauce to the pizza from her emergency hot sauce she hides in her lipstick. Sona notices the pizza tastes awful and the texture is all wrong, but for some reason she can't stop eating. Something is definitely wrong with these pizzas.
Well, that was definitely interesting. Chris, should we get going? It's getting pretty late.
Let's go.
It's fucking Chris. Wait, bingo? No one died. Wait, what happened? Election trucking reference. You're fucking right. I forgot that your Here Comes the Grub came from election trucking. I just like, oh yeah, that's a reference to something. I don't know. That is like, okay, we have a bingo. First bingo of all time ever. It's never happened before. The question is, can we get a double bingo? All we need is one of these fuckers to kick the bucket. Should be easy.
Bye, Chris. It was nice to meet you, Sona. I'm going to stay here till Pat finishes his shift.
It's just Pant. That's a really funny nickname.
Bye, little bunny. And Sona.
Little Bunny. That's kind of a different nickname.
Little buddy and Sona. I'm gonna hold you to the offer. It's not like I'm completely desperate. Who am I kidding? Of course I am. Please, Sona, save me.
Don't worry, Pizza Pants. I'll keep you in mind for the new location. Bye for now.
Chris and Sona went home. As they went upstairs, Sona stopped Chris in the hallway. For fuck's sake. This is a great bit.
You know, Chris, I really like that Pizza Pants. He's so sweet to Azriel. Sure, he may be stuck in his dead-end job, dealing with all sorts of nonsense day in and day out, but despite it all, he keeps going. He's got this resilience, this determination to make the best of a bad situation. Chris, I've been meaning to ask you something. Do you think anyone is capable...
I've got a frog in my throat. Shit.
Do you think anyone is capable of doing a high-pitched voice? I mean, capable of change? I think people can adjust to all situations. And you know what, Chris? I like to think that true change is possible. Maybe not overnight, maybe not even in a lifetime, but it's there. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see it happen. Anyway, look at me rambling. It's getting late. We should go to sleep.
Sona and Chris retired to their beds, drifting off into a slumber. The next day. This is so intense. She's being cured. What the fuck is she talking about? I don't know. Just it's working though. Keep letting her talk. Chris wakes up late. It's almost noon. All that late night pondering with Sona has had its effect. Sona is nowhere to be found. Chris leaves the house. Chris notices Azriel down the street looking distressed.
Oh, hey, Chris, have you seen Pizza Pants anywhere? I went to Icy's, but apparently he didn't show up for work. Every day he misses work, Icy gets a percentage of his soul. We have to find him. What, Sona is missing too? Maybe they are together. Let's get going, Chris.
Azriel and Chris search the town all day until Chris notices something up the path to the forest.
Azriel, look.
What is it, Chris?
Tortilla chips. They seem to lead further into the forest.
She just emits them. That's awesome. Oh, I see the play. Somehow, it's gonna be some crazy bullshit where within the span of like one interaction, Sona goes from like, well, I guess the homophobia doesn't really involve. Sona has like has a thing for pizza pants now and is going to humanify him. Is that the angle? That sounds deranged, but I could see it happening in this context. They went to Taco Bell on the way to the murder forest. No, you see, is that Sona is the Taco Bell.
You're right, Chris. It seemed to be leading into the old bunker. Do you think there's Sonas? We should go check it out.
They get near the bunker, and two outlines make themselves visible. It's Sona and Pizza Pants.
Hey, Pizza Pants, what happened? Are you alright?
Azriel rushes off to Pizza Pants and gives him a hug.
Dude, get off me.
Pizza Pants pushes Azriel off.
Pants, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Azriel. What we had was nice, but I'm with Sona now.
Somehow I called it the stupidest possible outcome. Outlines? True.
You are with Sona now. What does he mean, Sona?
His voice begins to tremble.
Taco Pants realized his true love for me, Azriel. I'm sorry, but it is as it was always meant to be. But it is as it was. But it is as.
Let me try again.
But it is as it was always meant to be.
What a sentence.
But it is as it was always meant to be. Taco Pants, what the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on here?
Azriel shouted, his whole body vibrating with emotion. Oh my god. Okay. There's no bingo for referencing Yeek.
That's right, that's my new name.
Oh wait, but this is also a bingo square. Where is it? Character gets renamed. Here we go. So many squares. Taco Pants confirmed.
You did something to him. Who even are you?
You see, before... Sorry.
You see, long before the moon ruled the night sky... I don't care who you are. Pizza Pants, please. Try to remember our first date together. Remember when I got drunk and puked all over your pants.
It's gonna have to keep going back to the bingo card. We already have the bodily fluids. I guess there was a stroke sentence just now too, wasn't there? There's a second bingo. Oh my god. 3 bingos? How many bingos are we gonna get? Azriel pleaded, his tear ducts holding back a stream of tears. What the fuck is this Yeek narration? Like, what? That's like Yeek prose somehow, specifically. That's awesome.
Double bingo all the way across the sky. Whoa, so intense.
That's the double bingo song. I wrote it just now.
That was so embarrassing. It wasn't real, Azriel. It was just a phase. It's best if we both try to forget about it.
Taco Pants' cold words cut like daggers in Azriel's soul.
So now this is messed up.
The objective voice of the choir chimes in.
I'm sorry, Azriel. I wish I could change you too, but your boss...
I wish I could change you too, but you're a boss monster. Sona said, in herself, ready to cry. Okay, if we didn't have a stroke sentence before, we now have one. Despite everything, she seemed surprisingly genuine.
Shut up.
Azriel began to wail like a tragic hero of a Greek play of old. And you know what that sounds like? I've never seen a Greek play of old. Is it like... Maybe like that? Oh, the smosh. Shut up! I can't replicate it. I know what you mean, though. The stalker scream? I can't do that either. Tearing his shirt off, revealing his musculature gleaming into the moonlight. His abs were visible, despite all the fur. And that's how you know he's ripped. Suddenly we just take a page out of the fucking My Immortal. It's somehow you're like referencing, you're like picking from a tasting platter of like famously weird prose. Seeing this terrifying sight, something awakened inside Taco Pants. Memories flash off all the wacky hijinks they got during their time together. Is this like the fucking Royal Guards boss fight where like one of them gets shirtless and the other one turns gay again? Like, maybe the power of Bara will like fix Burger Pants' brain? I guess. A flashback? No, we don't get to see the flashback, so it doesn't count. Taco Pants rushes to Azriel, embracing him in a strong hug. Oh, I thought they were just gonna fight. I thought somehow this would be solved by they just punch each other, like at the end of Metal Gear Rising, and like the sheer homoeroticism of their violence just kind of breaks through. As he flashed his front, not his back.
Azzy, I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into me. Please stop crying. I can't bear to see you like this.
What? But the spell!
Sona collapses to her knees and begins to cry.
Pants, I knew this wasn't really you.
Azriel mutters amidst all his sobbing, now from release and happiness. He literally like fixed Burger Pants' brain enchantment with the power of Bara abs. Dude. Yes, Azriel flexed his abs and broke mind control. This is the power of Bara. Where was I?
Pants, I knew this wasn't really you.
Azriel mutters amidst all his sobbing, now from relief and happiness. Chris remains frozen, still in shock, watching everything unfold.
Hey, Azzy, relax. You know I only like men anyway. There's no way that was me talking. Something must have gotten a hold over me.
Taco Pants caresses Azriel's fluffy head.
After all this time, I should have realized I was wrong. I was the one that needed to change. There truly isn't anything more beautiful and pure than the relationship of a man and another man.
She's gonna turn into a Fujoshi, dude. She's doing it.
I was blinded by my jealousy of the special thing you two have together. Hearing your stories, it's like watching two souls intertwine, finding solace and love in each other's arms. Nothing can truly beat the power of love.
Sona pauses for a moment, getting up. Her knees shaking. Knees weak, vomit on her sweater already, mom's spaghetti, tears welled up in her eyes. She locks eyes with them. Black text? Azriel, Pizza Pants. I know what I've done is unforgivable, and I deserve nothing. I'm truly sorry for what I have caused.
Well, it's hard for me not to hate you after this, but I believe everyone deserves a second chance, so I forgive you, Sona. This is a reference to myself in Undertale.
Azriel said as he started to regain his composure.
Azzy, you big softy. You know, Sona, I can be persuaded to forgive you if you bought my contract from Icy. After the shift I lost today, you'll earn 25% of my soul. And I mean it literally, not metaphorically, so if you could buy my contract from Icy and promise to hire me at your new establishment here, it's possible that I might find it in my heart to forgive you.
Dude, he sounds like he's talking about transferring like a slave ownership. That's grim, dude.
Of course, Pizza Pants. I'll do anything to make up for you. To make it up to you. And you know what? Not only that, but I will make you the manager. How about that? There'll be no one to boss you around except for me. You'll be practically at the top. Sombrero Axolotl has a lot of locations, so I can't be present at all of them.
Taco Pants. Has a nice ring to it, Azzy. Doesn't it?
Azriel laughs in response.
So you forgive me?
I had already forgiven you. Surprisingly, this isn't the worst thing that's happened to me. Nothing compares to my previous job at Icy's meat factory. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was just messing with you, but I'll take you up on your offer.
Oh, Taco Pants. You true dude too weird. Sorry.
I think the pink is hard to read, maybe.
Oh, Taco Pants. You two are truly meant for each other.
They headed home, laughing and making jokes along the way. Everyone was a bit dazed after everything that just transpired. In the days following days, Sona spent most of her time in the mayor's office battling Mayor Holiday's bureaucrats to get all the necessary paperwork ready for the new site to begin construction. Chris was also there. As long as Chris is there. This was Chris's role in the entire fic. It was beautifully done. A few months later, the new Sombrero Axolotl location had been open for a week. Taco Pants had let the power get in over his head in the span of 2 days, and had been exacting his vengeance on his blameless employees in a misguided attempt to get even for all those years of torment at Icy's Pizza. It's the McDonald's manager pipeline. Thankfully, Azriel had been there to dissuade him and convince him that this wasn't the right way to deal with his feelings. Today, Sona is coming to visit and has invited everyone. Since Chris hasn't checked it out yet, and Azriel was gone because of his university obligations, Azriel and Chris enter the restaurant. Sona is already waiting for them at the table. What flag is this? This looks like a flag of some sort. Oh no, it's the lyrics to that. Red, gold, and green. It's the song lyrics. Is it? I don't think Italian is yellow, does it? Myanmar? Hell yeah. Isn't Italian like red, green, and white?
I don't know, man. Get on to r/mixology or some shit. Stop wasting time.
Azriel, Chris, welcome. What do you two think?
Gaster.
I think it came out very well.
Wow, this is wow. This is a lot better than Icy's Pizza.
No, this is pizza for life.
Chris, stop teasing me. Anyway, sit down and browse the menu. Of course, everything is free.
The staff only door swings open, and Taco Pants walks over to the table.
Azzy, you came. Like the new name tag?
Taco Pants brags, showing off his pristine executive manager name tag. No, Gaster was already on the card. Gaster was the bus driver, remember? He was already there. Wow. No one's died yet still. I guess Sona is manipulative. In a absolute sense. She manipulates brains. Taco Pants runs this shit like the Navy, by which I means there's a lot of gay sex that no one admits to having. No.
I have to admit, Taco Pants, you run a tight ship. I'm very impressed.
Thanks, Sona. It's all thanks to Azzy. I definitely made a few missteps along the way, but who can blame me?
I don't know, me, hypothetically.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Come on, Pants, don't undersell yourself. Pant, sorry. The waiter comes over at the table, his bulky physique straining his uniform. It's Royal Guard 01, whose name has not changed since Undertale. This fucking guy. How do I go deeper than the batter voice, though?
So look at the What if he is an unplayed giant or something? So what can I get you today?
RGO1 says in a polite way. So have you decided, Chris?
We'll have the spaghetti tacos.
It's a new item on your menu, Chris. A certain skeleton blackmailed me to include it for his brother. It's been selling surprisingly well.
And ever since that day, Sona only hired the gayest of gays to work at her restaurant.
That's the moral of the story. Just move from one type of discrimination to the opposite kind. Excellent. Wait, what is this Toho? Ooh, we got Toho jams. Love this shit.
Her heart grew 3 sizes that day.
The Brutal Moose Taco shoutout? Is that a... I think that was a Kissy Cutie reference, not a Brutal Moose, but... Maybe the Kissy Cutie was originally referencing Brutal Moose, who knows? Fujoshi Mexican restaurant? It's an untapped market. It's not a reference, you just like Brutal Moose. Oh, okay. iCarly had a spaghetti taco. Crazy. What if the entire premise of Kissy Cutie was reverse engineered around making the spaghetti taco reference? Instead of a maid cafe, America's version of that will be Fujoshi Tex-Mex. I think it can work. The femboy Hooters fell through, so this is the next best thing. What would a Fujoshi Tex-Mex, like all the servers are gay men who are also in relationships? Like they only hire couples of gay men. I guess that would be it. I'm not sure how else you swing that. RGO1 leaves with the order, signaling RGO2, who is tending the kitchen. I mean, it's kind of working so far, given the sample size. That would run afoul of labor laws. I mean, I'm not surprised, but also, what laws? Are the laws that you can't employ two people who are a couple? Why is that a law? They have boys love cafes where the servers pretend to kiss each other? Well, I mean, what if they didn't pretend, though? What if they were just, like, really, like, publicly displaying affection at all times, and they were actually couples? This is the innovation, and also Tex-Mex. That's how K-pop idols work. Maybe? Only hiring men would run afoul of the law. I see. I see. Well, I'm sure... I think in any case, they have to find a way to get around the discrimination lawsuits, but... Assuming that Sona can do that. Yeah, breaking up would mean you're fired, yeah. It's like in the Walt Disney police state, where if you were an employee, you would just get evicted from your home and kicked out of the city. Wait, there's a King of the Hill episode where Dale becomes a waiter at Hooters? I don't... That sounds awesome, but I don't know about that. She will change the policy. Do not fuck with me. I can change the law to make it legal specifically to hire gay couples at a Tex-Mex restaurant. Anyway. As the others banter to each other, Chris's eyes began to drift to the other tables. Is that Ice Wolf and Aaron? They usually don't leave QC's diner, and they seem friendlier than usual to each other. Chris keeps looking around. Wait, is that Rudy and Asgore? Did she make a Barra diner? She made a Barra diner, didn't she? Asgore has his hand wrapped around Rudy's back, and Rudy's leaning into him. Look, the dreamlike quality of this fic is excellent. Chris knew they were close, but not that close. Wow! Whoa, boy! Something's definitely wrong here. Oh no, did she make a mind control Fujoshi bar in Mexican Hooters? Yikes. Well, let's see where this goes. The door chime rings. Chris's eyes dart over to the direction of the door. Is that Birdly with Jockington wrapped around him? Bro, Sona not only turned the frogs gay, but like everyone. Sona detonated like a homosexual nuclear bomb over the city, and just everyone is gay now. But only men. I guess the girls just... maybe they disintegrated, I don't know. Birdly and Jockington is advanced, though. A weird feeling begins to emerge from Chris's stomach. Wow, these spaghetti talk. Wow. Well, it really does sound like that in Asriel's voice. Wow. These spaghetti tacos are way better than anything at Icy's. Chris hadn't even noticed that the food had arrived. Chris stares at Sona with an uncomfortable look.
What's wrong, Chris? You look pale.
A hint of a sardonic smile appears on Sona's face as her words echo in Chris's mind.
I told you, men were always meant to be together.
Sona just can't fucking have it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Excellent art though. Bara arms, tacos that make you gay, still divorced, but nothing changed. She's putting gay hormones in the tacos, dude. It's the ultimate conspiracy. Not the tacos that make you gay.
Sorry, Susan, I found another one. Another to bathe in stupidity with.
Teaching his boyfriend to play Madden! Hell yeah. Do you think they could fix each other? Not that Jockington needs to be fixed, but... Artist's depiction of Asgore eating the gay tacos and Birdington by Zorro Jr. Couldn't read that. Oh, that was wonderful.